if you'd have more time, you would overthink it. I was at the gym today. I didn't even feel like going. Today was a leg day, of course, right? It was a leg day, and I finished up pretty much everything that I was doing. My very last workout was a leg press. I was gonna do 2 sets of very, very intense work. The first set, myo reps. I was doing 15 reps. So myo reps, choose whatever weight you want. You have to get to 15 regardless. So you can take breaks in between. But I had to get to 15. So I put 2 plates in 25. I busted those out. I got to 15, boom. After the first set, man, I was gassed out. I didn't feel like going again. I waited like 2 minutes and I was like, oh, I feel like throwing up. I really couldn't anymore. And it's getting hot as fuck. I really couldn't anymore. I felt like throwing up. And I was just standing there at the leg press like this. I was just gassed out. I'm just thinking, like, should I do another set? I'm not sure if I should do another set. Man, I really want to go home. Should I go home right now? I was thinking that to myself. Should I go home right now? But then I sat there. I'm like, let me sit down so I could regain my breath, so I could, catch my breath. And I was just thinking it because I added a plate on that, so it's 3 plates. It's not 2 plates and a 25 anymore. It's 3 plates now. So I was just sitting there. I was thinking. I was looking up at the plates. I was like, I do not want to do this. I already feel like throwing up. I want to go home. Maybe if I just rest a little bit longer, I feel better. Mind you, I've already rested 5 minutes. Probably even more, closer to 10 minutes. I rested that long because it took that much energy out of me. But I caught myself. As I was sitting there, I was like, what am I doing? I'm doing what I'm preaching the most. I'm overthinking. I was sitting there and I caught myself overthinking the situation. I was overanalyzing everything. I was looking at the plates. I was getting fearful. I was getting anxiety because I was looking at the plates. I was like, dang, I really shouldn't do this. It's 3 plates. That's a lot. Man, can I do this? Yes, I can. And I was like, I smacked myself. I was like, what the fuck am I doing? I caught myself. I was like, come on, don't be a fucking pussy. Come on, you're better than this. You're really gonna look up at you've done way more than this before. But these were slow and controlled reps. So I bring my knees all the way to my shoulders slowly and then explode up. And I go down slowly, very slow, like 7 to 10 second tempo, and then explode up. That's gonna tear everything in your quads and your hamstrings. Really, really good leg workout. That's why I do 2 sets of it, because I go super, super slow and intense, right? But you have to use that lesson. Because if you overthink it, because if you think for way too long, then nothing's gonna happen, because you're just, the whole time you're spending is just thinking about that one thing. The first step you have to do is just take action. Do me a favor and throw your mind, crumple up your mind, all of your excuses, just crumpled up, just fucking throw them out the window. Just do that. Once you do that, turn your fucking brain off, turn your mind off, and just go do it. Go on automatic mode, go on autopilot. You don't want to do this? Okay, let me get up and go do it. Let me get up and go do it. That's what I've been doing. It's like me. If you struggle to wake up early in the morning, find your reason why. Why am I waking up this early? Once you find your reason, like for me, I have a YouTube channel to run, I have a business to run, I also work too on the side. So that is my reason. I also want to provide for my mom and my family, right? That is my reason to wake up. You have to provide yourself a reason to then push yourself out of your stupid excuses. Because sometimes, like, I would catch myself laying there in bed, I'm like, why should I even get up today? And my alarm is going off, right? And I'm thinking, I'm like, it's way too early. I didn't get enough sleep. It's 5, man. I just want to go back to bed, but the alarm is still going. It's still going. This is why I put my alarm away from my bed, so I can physically get up and turn it off myself. So I'm just laying there, sitting there. I'm like, dang, I really don't want to do this. But then I remember who I'm doing it for. You have to have a purpose, a cause. Because if you don't, then you're just gonna aimlessly walk through life. You need a blueprint for your life. It's exactly why I created Octus in the first place. People mindlessly go in the gym and just work out and don't see any results, but they expect results, but they're not following any blueprint. They're not tracking their macros. They're not tracking their lifts. They're ego lifting all the time. It's exactly why I created this. Because I know for a fact when I was younger, I wanted someone to teach me and help me through the way, through my fitness journey. Step by step. I wanted a coach. When you think about going to the gym, act on it. Act on it. What I want you to do is when you think about going to the gym, change your clothes. Because once you change your clothes, you're going to change the way your mind thinks. Essentially, you're changing like your environment kind of. So you're just changing, pretend you're in your PJs all fucking day. I'm thinking about going to the gym. Let me change real quick. Once you change, it's going to get your mind into that gym mindset. Does that make sense? After that, what I want you to do is just take a walk outside. These are small actionable steps that will lead you eventually to go to the gym. Eventually. Why? Because you thought about it and you took action instantly. It's the small little tiny steps that lead to bigger things down the road. Change your clothes. Step out the door. Look around. Breath of fresh air. And just start walking. And if there's a gym nearby, like when I first started working out, this is exactly what I did. There's a gym like a mile away from my house. There's a 24-hour fitness. One, I didn't feel like going, and I was wearing my PJs. I would change into some shorts and then like a compression shirt. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm already in the, might as well just go. So I would walk outside, because I didn't have a car back then, so I would just walk to the gym. And I would walk outside and I'd be like, let me just start walking to the gym. Let me just start walking. Let me just start moving somewhere, right? I was already walking on my way to the gym and my mind was already prepared to work out. You see how that works? I want you to try that. If you really struggle with going to the gym and you're just thinking about it, then try the small steps that I just told you. Because bro, to be honest, how long are you going to think about it before you actually do it? Are you going to be an action taker? And is it going to be as soon as you think about it? Because for me, I felt like recording a video. So I told myself, when I get home, I'm going to record this. Because this is how I felt in the gym. I want to tell you guys how I felt. So take action the instant you think about it. Otherwise, it's just going to be thrown in the trash in the gutter. You're just going to leave it for later. You're just going to overthink it. And it's never going to be done. Do it. I know it's hard. Trust me, I know. The hardest things in life either make your life easier in the long run or other people's life easier in the long run. Family, friends. Don't do it for you. Do it for everyone else. Do it for the people that trusted you, that you've told them, you've made a statement to them that I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do it right. Do it for them. Because once you told them, they're starting to believe you. Even if they don't believe you, if you start taking action, they're gonna start believing you. Oh my God, he's actually losing weight. He's actually gaining weight. He's actually getting a shit ton of muscle. Look at him. Stop overanalyzing everything. It's not worth it. Trust me when I tell you this. The second that you think about it, get up and go do it. The longer you wait, you're just going to analyze it more and more. And it's never going to come to fruition. I bumped it up to 10 people for half price in the Octus program. First link in the description. I love you guys. Take some motherfucking action. Improve your fucking life.